TheFifateers. Wir wünschen euch ein gutes neues Jahr. Ich hoffe, ihr seid alle eingerutscht. Heute geht es weiter mit Game of Thrones. Und wir sind schon mittendrin.
Und wir haben schon White Walker gesehen.
Geil.
Oh mein
Zusätzlich Schaubild, das gibt's ja nicht. Wieso einen weißen Wanderer?
Mega geil.
Planewalker.
Da fangen wir wenigstens wieder das Spiel zum Spielen an. Aber nein, nicht einmal das.
Okay.
Kommt was Großes.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
My father is planning to make a move against your family. He knows all your weaknesses, all your plans, because you have a traitor in your council. He's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing.
We were told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andros.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here called wildlings.
Dum dum dum.
My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
I hope I didn't make a mistake in trusting you.
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore, you're not still marrying into this wretched family.
Perhaps we'll remain allies after all.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot.
Marine?
Awesome. Asha.
What?
Was bis jetzt ein bisschen
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
Oder zumindest was nicht komplett intelligent.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you best choose your words carefully.
Oh ja, das wird gut.
Are you gonna be a good little forester? Learn your lesson? And stay down?
No!
Don't think this is over, Roderick!
The foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig.
Tot war nämlich nicht mehr tot. Aua, das ist gut an. Ganz gut an. Vielleicht ist er tot noch nicht tot. Die leben alle ewig.
Wahrscheinlich, oder möglicherweise. Du kannst noch mal drin.
Geil.
Und dann bist du noch verbrennt. Oder mit deinem neulich erworbenen Drachenglas durch umbringst, falls du sowas hast.
Oh, erst mal.
Moment!
Ah, jetzt muss ich flüchten, gell? Genau, da war ich noch was. Es ist ja gut gegangen irgendwie. Du hast es selber gesteuert. Ja, ich sage nicht. Gut gegangen.
Na ja, er will zumindest kein White Walker.
Wir wissen schon warum, ja. Es war ein Unfall. Bis auf den Schwert einstiche. Es war ein Unfall.
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived. Seems Brit found out too. Now they all see it. What sort of brother you really are.
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me and we fought
And you threw him clear off the wall.
Okay.
You told me what you did to get him. We both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you.
You won't execute me. With Manch Raider coming, the Night's Watch needs all the men it can get.
Honest men, loyal men, not brother killers. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Garrett did to Britt last night. I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind. I saw everything.
Yeah, he was there.
Then go on. What did you see, boy?
Garrett's telling the truth. Britt attacked him. Just like he said. Garrett had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price. You two are up to something. Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for some reason I can't fathom.
Finn's just being a good brother.
I think.
Can't watch a man die unjustly.
I decide what justice is. Garrett killed a man of the Watch. There's a price to be paid for that. Let's go. I knew it was a mistake to make you a ranger.
Frostfinger. What's to be done with him? We're heading to Crusted.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Then kiss him quick and be done with it.
Garrett. You told me there wouldn't be any trouble with Britt. What happened? I thought you were smarter than that, Garrett. I thought you were going to be by my side at Crestus.
John, I swear I honored my vows. Britt wanted a fight and I wouldn't give him one. I tried to stop it, honest.
I believe you. Is there nothing to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No. But you're about to go off and execute a nest full of traitors at Craster's. How is this any different?
Gods be with you, Garrett. We're down a man, so keep your eyes open. And let's move.
You can go begging to your gods all you want, boy. It's the axe has the final say.
Ja, gut, das ist echt gut. Bist du eingespielt worden? Jo. Okay, ciao. Ja, aber nicht sicher. Boah, jetzt nochmal aufstehen. Man muss sich arbeiten lassen. Söde Sweetas. Okay. Ich bin echt wohl. Telltale. Das wisst wo der wäre Narrator. Ah, stimmt. Oh.
Do you know how many men have stood before me with false tales of my dragons? Desperate men, hoping for wealth, protection. Liars, every one of them. And I expect you are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
Then maybe you should get to know me better. I'm not like those other men.
You sure look like the rest of them. Covered in dirt.
Oh, shit.
Are you frightened? I thought you'd seen a dragon before. Your reaction says otherwise. Visceron, it's all right.
He's much smaller than the other one.
Would you like to touch him? Go ahead. Unless you are afraid. Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on.
Not a good idea, Asher.
You're brave, at least.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand, don't you? You claim you saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before. I'm going to need more than that.
I have this.
Drogon? How did you get that? What have you done to him? If you've hurt him...
Hurt him? He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason. You must have scared him. He is not some kind of thoughtless beast. He's only a child.
Oh, a child who can breathe fire on whoever he likes.
If we did, I'm sorry. It wasn't our intention. We weren't looking for a fight.
And neither was he.
Sure he wasn't.
Your tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword. Why did you come here? You've been polite, accommodating. To what end? You want gold? A title? My undying gratitude? What do you want from me, Asher Forrester?
My little brother was murdered in front of his family, and our youngest is still held against his will at our enemy's house.
What is it you expect me to do?
We need to hire an army.
An army?
If you could spare some of your sellswords.
Please, if...
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found were the cries of children, and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Marine. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs. These are people who have suffered for years without end.
We both want the same thing here. To liberate Marine, to see you take the Iron Throne. That's what I want too.
If you really believe that, you'll understand why I cannot help you.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Marine. What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Marine and free all the slaves yourself, you have nothing more to offer me, Croft. You may leave. That's it.
Your Grace.
See them out.
Beskha knows the city better than anyone, Your Grace.
What the hell, Asher? Is this true?
Yes. I lived in Marine for a time. On the eastern side of the city. Fucking bastard.
Oh, fuck.
So you wish to accompany them? You'd help the Second Sons? Guide them into Marine?
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
They could prove valuable.
I can only speak for myself. I'll go alone.
She's the one who knows the city. She will accompany you, or you won't be going at all. I believe that's more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Marine, and I will see that you are rewarded. But your uncle stays here. If I find you've lied or put my men in danger,
I understand.
Good. Croft will get you settled in. It's going to be a long night.
Told you I didn't want to go back to Marine.
Look, I'm sorry it happened this way.
As long as you get your army, right?
Best go.
Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
Nicht mehr herumtragen. Ich glaube, das ist böse.
Ja, das macht man die Narbe.
Long time.
Danke, dass wir einen Test einmal haben.
I spent 2 years trying to get where I am now. Don't fuck this up for me, Asher. Nail! We got 2 more.
Das wird schwer. Jetzt das Schwert für dich. Ja, weil wir in die Schlacht sind quasi. Keiner so wie ich. Hebt ja, das ist ein gutes Teil. Ja, wieder Kraft. Ja, oh ja.
Curse this bloody leg! It's not your leg that's the problem, Roderick. You've got to be practical. You got the best of Griff last time. When he comes looking for revenge, do you think you can beat him? He'll be angry, looking for revenge.
It sounds like you prefer if Roderick stayed down in the mud.
Next time I face Griff, it will be the last. I won't let him parade around my halls any longer.
I look forward to it, my lord. But you won't win a fair fight. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected. Like what? I'll show you. Come at me. Bring your opponent down to your level. When I attack you, drop down, avoid my blade, and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
Roderick!
Let's try it again.
Ha! Now that's how you do it.
I think you let me. Oh!
My lord, sorry to interrupt.
Elena?
She insisted on seeing you immediately.
Lady Elena, I hear we're to become sisters.
Talia. Roderick. Can I speak with you? Privately.
Ich hab's gewusst, dass das nicht geht.
You remember my little brother?
Quiver! Good gods, you've grown.
You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened. I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
You're always welcome here. We're to be married. You'll be calling Ironrath home soon.
Yes, well, that's why I came, actually. Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father you were disobeying Griff's authority and
he wanted to teach you a lesson.
as if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean?
He demanded I end our betrothal and marry his son, Griff, instead.
What?
Lud threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, would be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the damn coward.
He agreed, Roderick. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
Then you have to defy your father.
I intend to. Do you think I want to marry that disgusting pig?
Yeah.
But my father won't listen. I'm not gonna be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open. We have to get rid of him. I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason. Lord Whitehill's made up his mind. And so have I.
Talk like it's as simple as walking up to him and putting a knife in his heart. He's protected by a garrison of his own soldiers.
We have a way around that.
Boah, welche eine geniale Idee! Wir pfeifen, was hat
You brought your men.
I command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat. They're yours, if you'll help us take down Griff.
The whole guard?
20 men. My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the Reach. What do you have to lose, Roderick? Griff has been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
This could help both of us.
Hurting Griff would start an all-out war. When Lord Whitehill found out, he'd have his whole army at our door within days.
I understand your worry, Roderick. You aren't prepared for a war with the Whitehills. I know this might sound mad, but it's the only way. Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this.
I would be happy to.
Thank you, Roderick.
Griff won't even see it coming. My men are yours to command.
Thank you, Arthur.
Could you give us a moment?
Wieso ich helfen noch kennen?
Ist richtig.
You don't know how much this means to me. To us, I should say. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few years.
I'd like that very much, Elena.
Then you know where to find me.
Das nennst du einen Kuss?
Zumindest willst du es nicht vergessen.
Gut oder schlecht war? Steht da nicht. Ich bin extra nicht so weggegangen mit der Kamera. Wenn es gut gewesen wäre. Aber ganz ehrlich, ich hab gedacht, ich verkackst du die Verlobung ist gelöst.
Can't believe it's another coronation already. Our kings just get younger and younger.
Tommen's not ready. He's too soft. Maybe that was the imp's plan.
I wonder if Marjorie Tyrell will be there today.
You mean Queen Marjorie? She was married to Joffrey.
For all of 1
she'll
hour.
marry his brother too. Not to mention Cersei and Jaime. Shh. The Lannisters have spies everywhere.
What is it, Tom?
Remember that warning you'd heard from Roderick?
About Whitehill's contact. Did you find anything?
Only whispers. But your brother's right. Lord Whitehill. Lord Whitehill is sending a great deal of gold to someone here in King's Landing. He's definitely up to something. Something big. But I don't know what.
I bet it's one of those ironwood merchants. Lord Morgren and Lord Andros.
It's hard to say. Lord Whitehill is surprisingly secretive. They'll both be at the feast after Tommen's coronation today. Maybe you can learn something.
I can't go. Marjorie's... she's not exactly happy with me right now. I've been uninvited.
Couldn't Sarah help? Ask her to get you in. She'd do it, right? Don't handmaidens look out for each other?
We are friends. I'm sure she'd help if I asked her.
It's a good plan, then.
It's nearly time.
Just be careful, Lady Mira. King's Landing seems to have it in for you.
Das ist der schwierigste Charakter.
Weil es die einzige Frau ist.
Ja. Und weil alles, was du sagst, falsch ist auch schon.
Und sie noch etwas anderes
Yeah,
sagt, als der Doktor.
There's leftover honey cake in the kitchens.
Have to guard this one. Locked him up in the old storeroom until morning.
That the one who killed Brit? He's not going anywhere. Come on. He'll be back before anyone notices.
All right. Maybe just a quick bite. He's likely to freeze to death out here anyway.
Freisjas. Wo ist das Nordhain?
Eye of the Ice Dragon.
Just sand.
Oh.
Wer das programmiert hat.
Don't know what I expected.
Wie waren wir noch geschaut?
Ja, wer weiß, ne? Wenn ihr vor einer Wache steht.
No one out there.
Scheiße. Ist da?
I can't move it. Won't budge. Jared!
Cotter,
What
what are you doing here? I heard him talking.
Ja, Boscha.
You're to be executed in the morning.
What about Finn? He told them.
Nobody believes him. Or don't want to. They think he's covering for you. Some are even saying he helped you do it.
I have to get out of here.
That's why I came. I want to help.
You'd be executed too. Why would you want to help me?
I told you my secret. And you said you were my friend. Well, what kind of friend would I be if I left you to die here? So I'm getting you out of here. I don't want to hear any complaining.
You're a good man. You know that.
Don't go singing my praises just yet. I want you to take me with you. To the North Grove. You know I can't stay here. I'm leaving Castle Black. But I'd rather not go it alone. So if you're going north, I'm coming with you.
Well, I'm not going anywhere unless I can get out of this bloody storeroom first.
I can try and pick the lock, but I'm not sure it will work. It's rusted a bit inside. I can try, but it may not do any good. Can you see any other way out?
There's a loose stone over here. Can you see it?
Yeah. It's not moving, though.
Keep trying. Let me see what I can do.
Damn it! Bugger it all.
What's up, Phil?
Oh, I'm not getting out that way.
Okay.
Oh, wood's rotten. This is all bloody useless.
How's it looking out there, Cotter?
Well, fine, I suppose. We have to hurry. Someone will come along soon.
Suchst ein Schloss. Na?
Must be the latrine. I'm not sticking around to use it.
Ist es eine Tür?
Onions and crab apples. At least I won't starve to death. If I ever find a way out of here.
Check dann, wo er hingehen muss.
Vielleicht ist das besser.
Achso, gut.
Ich meine, diese rostigen Keller.
That might be useful.
Locked. Pulling on it won't help. what are you doing?
Getting out of here.
Ein bisschen lauter, wenn es geht.
I can see it. It's coming loose. I'm gonna try to push it out. You pull, all right?
I hope no one heard that. Hey, can you fit through?
I think.
Good man. Aber er kann sich ja frei bewegen.
Oh shit! Aren't you two idiots lucky I'm not Frostfinger? Thought you were being sly, eh? I figured you'd try something like this.
It worked, didn't it?
Finn, you bastard! What are you doing here? I'm the sword in the darkness. Help me a fellow brother keep his head. You'll need this. Now, let's go.
You're not coming with us, Finn.
What are you on about? Frostfinger already thinks I'm helping you. What do you think he's gonna do when he hears you've run off with Potato Fucker over here? I'd rather take my chances with you. And I'm good in a fight. You know that.
Yeah, good at starting them anyway.
You'll need another blade at your side. Having another ranger along couldn't hurt.
Till he stabs you in the back.
We'll talk later. Move!
There's no turning back now. We're deserters for sure. We're breaking our vows.
I've taken plenty of oaths. Broken plenty too. Words don't mean shit.
There'll be a price on our heads. Or worse.
The vows I said here, I meant them. I was a brother. But the Night's Watch betrayed me. And that's on them.
Natürlich. Man kann sagen,
Then how fast can you run?
Kurze Sequenzen, ne?
Stories und Vorteile.
Den mag ich über den Charakter. Der ist voll schwierig, finde ich. Ja, der ist. Der ist nur richtig schwierig. Weil er hat eigentlich keine Karten in der Hand, am ehrlich gesagt. Man hat jetzt mit seiner 20, aber.
It's worse than I thought, isn't it?
Keine Chance.
Roderick! There you are.
Lady Forrester!
What's wrong, Mother?
It's Griff.
He was arguing with the Maester and things got out of hand.
I'm coming.
What do you mean to do? This could be our chance.
He's right. We must hurry before things get violent.
I want to try talking to him first, see if we can work this out.
If that fails,
Just don't forget your promise.
the rest of my men are still in the grove. They could be here in minutes.
I'll need every one of them for what I'm about to do.
I'll have them here as soon as possible. Let's go.
Entweder bringen jetzt
Nothing. Listen for my signal. I'll strike my cane when I want you to enter.
We'll be ready.
Gut. Das ist gut. Ja, ich bin nur...
I'm coming with you.
Ja, dann macht's
It's not safe. You should wait for your brother.
I don't care if it isn't safe. Griff thinks I belong to him. I need to show him I don't.
Together then.
Ich gebe nur möglich, dass es ist. Er darf jetzt gehen oder er steht. Das ist richtig, ja.
I tried to heal it, but the wound didn't... Oh!
Stop this at once.
Why?
Er geht wieder.
You let that bite fester! No, I tried...
You'd have tried harder for a Forester.
My lord, please. I am the only lord who matters here.
Roderick! Help me. Tell your dog to obey his new master. And while you're at it...
Elena Glenmore! What are you doing with him? You're supposed to be marrying me!
I'd rather marry a dead horse.
You watch your bloody tongue, or I'll give you what I'm giving the Maester.
Excuse me?
Let the Maester go, Griff.
Not until he's learned his lesson.
He's disobedient!
Just like you are, Roderick. So now he's paying the price.
Oh, my hand! I'm sorry.
Don't believe you.
You're not the Lord here, Griff. And I'm tired of you pretending you are.
You think I'm fucking pretending? You know what I think?
My brother is ready.
I think you need another lesson in humility. Just like your Maester here. You can watch if you like.
Careful, Griff. You really don't want to do that.
And why the fuck not? You planning to stop me? Oh, what's the cripple up to now, eh? Fancy yourself a warrior? You are nothing, Roderick. Just give up.
Not today.
Accept it. You're just embarrassing.
What the hell is this?
What are your orders?
I'm the only one here who gives the orders! What are you waiting for? Come on, defend your lord!
Take their weapons.
What are you doing? Drop it!
Now.
This is my hall! You have no right to be here!
Now then, about humility.
Get your hands off me!
Maester, are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
My father will go straight to Roose Bolton. He'll flay you, and your sister, and your own fucking family!
I did warn you, Griff.
You gonna hurt me? Your friends won't be around forever, Roderick. And when they're gone, I will...
Is this the man you'd rather have? This cripple.
Roderick!
Enough! That's enough! Are you satisfied?
You need to stop.
My eye!
Roderick, listen to me!
Fucking... My eye!
Roderick!
Oh, you fuck! I can't fucking see.
We're done here. Clear out.
Confine the Whitehills to the cellars. No one gets in or out.
I can't see. I can't see anything.
Word cannot reach High Point. You must be sure of it. Not as long as they still hold Ryan. Kill the Ravens. All of them.
Warte. Was sind? Überleben
I swear I will!
das
Fuck you and your queen. That's enough! So long as you're in my camp, you will obey my orders. And getting pissed drunk before a mission.
Obey?
You know what kind of sick-brain fool does that? One who wants to fucking die out there! Have you lost your damn mind?
I am not some animal in a cage.
What in the seven bloody hells are
I
you
will
talking
not let you bark orders at me.
Hey, calm down. Calm down. What's going on here?
I'm not the one with the problem. It's him.
She can't fight like this, Asher.
You think I'm too drunk to fight? What the fuck
What
do
are you
you
gonna
know?
do? When out there swinging a fucking...
Still think I can't fight?
You fucking bitch!
Oh, there we go.
Hey, come on, Beska. Leave the poor
Let
man
go
alone.
of me before I break your fingers.
Deal with your friend. She'll get us all
You
killed.
sound scared, Croft.
This is bloody important.
You afraid your mother will spank you?
I will not let you two fuck.
You've made your point, Croft. You mind shutting up about it?
I'm about ready to leave both of you behind. You take care of this, Asher.
You think your little thumbcock can take Marine all by itself? I'd never work with a bloody show like you
Beska,
anyway!
what the hell is going on?
You gonna lecture me too? Croft doesn't know shit about anything. None of you do.
Will you stop trying to hit me? Whatever your problem is with Croft, just let it go.
You think this is about Croft? You think I give two shits about what Croft has to say? You're the only reason I'm even fucking here. You told your little dragon queen I would go into Marine with you. You brought me here. You did this. Come on, Asher. Hit me. Oh, if this was a real fight, you'd be dead. You want to help? Come on!
I'm not going to do that! What are you so afraid of?
I was a slave! Here, in this fucking city.
Time for revenge.
I was taken from my home when I was only 3 years old. When I was 7, my master threw me in the fighting pits to die. When my master tired of watching me kill animals for sport, he started sending other children. I butchered every one of them. After a while, I thought the fear was gone.
I thought I was used to it.
That's... What kind of a monster would do that to a child?
To him, we were not children. We were his playthings. His... entertainment. There was this boy. We used to play 5 stones in the alley when we couldn't sleep. When I saw him next, he was in that pit with me. I saw the fear in his eyes. That same fear I felt my first time. And I realized it hadn't left me. I still wanted to live. I wanted it so badly. My master watched as I did it, smiling. I could have killed him for that fucking smile. I knew you wouldn't understand. I bought my freedom a long time ago, but I have always hated this place. Hated him. Dezor Zoraza. Because of that man. Marine is a city of dead children. Don't worry about me. I won't let you down.
I know you won't.
Die Karte schon.
Du hast getrocknet?
Sie war schon öfter in einem schlimmeren Zustand.
Also.
Das ist normal. Das sind ihre guten Tage.
You shouldn't say that.
Why not?
Mira, I'll meet you inside. What are you doing here?
I have to get in there, Sarah. I know I'm not supposed to attend, but...
Then you know Lady Marjorie doesn't want to see you. What could be so important?
I need to speak with Lords Morgrin and Andros. One of them might be working against my family.
Doing what?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be here.
Lady Marjorie would be furious, Mira. I can't. I'm sorry. I want to help you, but I can't risk it.
You said you'd help me. Remember?
And I've been trying. But this isn't going to help your situation. Are you sure you want to risk it?
I have to.
All right. You owe me for this. She's with me. We'll stay out of trouble. I promise. Feels a bit strange to celebrate, doesn't it? Not so long ago, King Joffrey sat on the Iron Throne.
Tommen is our king now.
Long may he reign.
Sarah! I was worried you'd run off with your friend there.
And what if I did?
I'm not sure I could blame you.
This is Lady Mira Forrester. Mira, Lord Garibald Tarwick.
She's quite lovely. Where have you been hiding her?
You're making her blush.
You flatter me. Sarah's lovelier than us all.
I won't argue there. It's quite a feast, isn't it? Just be careful around the wine. Though I hear you don't partake yourself. It's easy to forget. Nothing you do in King's Landing goes unnoticed. Drink too much once and you're forever the drunken fool. Talk to the wrong people and...
Lord Tarwick!
What was that about?
Nothing. That subject isn't fit for your delicate ears anyway.
My ears are not delicate.
Of course they are. Look how tiny they are. Little lobes.
Stop it.
What?
I mean it. Someone caught your eye, Mira? I have to take care of a personal matter.
Oh, well, don't let us stop you then.
If you'll excuse me.
This reminds me of the tourney at Lannisport. You wouldn't believe them.
You've told me this story.
But you would have loved it. We danced all evening, drank wine from our helmets.
That is it!
Andros, you're being ridiculous!
Er hat zum Leben zurückgestellt. Genau. Oh mein Gott.
Can't put flowers the same way anymore.
I heard he was killed. Right here in the garden.
Well,
Wasn't he a Lannister?
One of their guard, but still.
Surely.
Let's not get too much gossip.
Yes, I...
Oh, I can't remember. I think it was a bird?
Close.
A cock.
That's it.
No, that's terrible.
You're the one telling the joke, remember?
It is a lot, but I know how to spend it.
But how did you manage it?
Lord Whitehill trusts me above all others. That's why I'm the only one he's willing to work with.
Oh, an exclusive deal. How good for you, Andros.
Well, I've got my family to consider.
When's the last time you even saw your wife, Andros?
Dat is met de andere geweest, hè? Die echt goed gezien is. Ken dat, hè?
And why would you ever stop dealing ironwood?
Is there no longer a demand?
I can't imagine that would be the case.
No need for such wild speculation. I've simply lost interest. I'm moving on to better things, as they say.
And what would that be?
No. I can see what you're doing. I'm not giving away my secrets just yet.
Okay. Spreekt er iemand nog voor dat?
Please, if you'll excuse me. Lady Mira, I'm impressed
Impressed with what?
that you aren't currently locked in a cell. I trust this means that you took care of that contract. How did you do it, if I may ask? I wasn't expecting to see you again, if I'm being honest. You must have made quick work of it.
If I tell you how I did it, what's in it for me?
Nothing. But I admire the gall. I do believe King's Landing is rubbing off on you. So, what have you been up to? Enjoying yourself? Though I suppose if you're talking to me, you must want something.
I've heard you stopped selling ironwood. Not on my account, I hope.
How did you?
So it's true.
It appears that you know most of the story already. I've been pushed out of the ironwood business.
Oh.
All thanks to my partner. Bloody imbecile. Andros is now Lord Whitehill's exclusive contact in King's Landing. No matter the fact that I introduced them in the first place. That man would be nothing without me.
It appears we have an enemy in common, Lord Morgren.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Then perhaps you'll have better luck against Andros and his new partner, Lyman Lannister.
He's working with a Lannister?
A third cousin, to be fair. Whatever Andros is up to, he clearly thinks Lyman can take my place.
Rickard! Are you done flirting with that handmaiden? We need your opinion here.
Oh, leave him alone.
Please excuse me.
And a Lannister, too?
I thought we were done talking about this.
You asked me about my friends.
Friends, yes. Lyman is your business partner.
What's the difference?
Fair enough, Andros.
And if my friends happen to protect me from the crowd, all the better.
I think I need more wine.
Excuse me. Lyman Lannister?
Shit. You startled me. As if I don't already have enough to deal with.
You seem nervous, my lord.
I'm not nervous.
Shit!
I just get clumsy sometimes. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, Lady...
Mira.
Lady Mira. I'm not used to being approached so boldly. But I'm glad you did. I always feel a bit out of place at big gatherings like this. So, what brings you over here? I'm not the best company, I'm afraid. Or were you headed for the wine and I got in your way?
From what I hear, you're in the business of making rather important deals happen.
Well, I don't know about that.
Come on, don't be modest.
I really shouldn't talk about it. Andros came to me in confidence. You understand? He wouldn't be pleased, I'm sure.
If you like, you can whisper it in my ear.
Well, I suppose I could just...
Lyman! What do you think you're doing?
What? Nothing.
You stay away from him.
Andros! We were just talking.
You were just talking to Mira Forrester.
Forrester? I didn't realize.
My lord?
Let me say this as plainly as I can. Don't ever meddle in my affairs again!
Whoops.
Kant weggedreht.
Und jetzt kommt der... Es geht einfach euch schief. LOL!
Trink Wein. Es ist nicht
Spring in
gut.
den Weinkorb. Es geht einfach euch schief. Oh, oh.
Lady Marjorie.
Du bist der einzige Freund, du musst raus. Scheiße.
Lady Mira? That was quite a scene over there. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I can handle Lord Andros.
It's Lyman I was worried about.
What do you mean?
Honestly, that story isn't fit for a maiden's ears.
Whoa.
Just be careful around him. All right?
Just tell me, Lord Tarwick. It's important.
I may be willing to tell you. If you'll first tell me something about Sarah. Your help could save me a lot of embarrassment. I'd be very grateful, Lady Mira.
What do you want to know about Sarah?
Sarah Durwell. Interesting name, that. Funny thing is, the last Durwells died off almost 200 years ago. What can you tell me about her family? Something isn't quite right, but I'm not sure. You must understand, I can't court a woman just because I like the way she laughs.
I've met the Durwells when I was at Highgarden.
Oh?
They're a small house these days, but very well regarded.
Ah, right. Well, that's a relief. For a moment, I thought...
And now, Lord Tarwick, it's your turn.
Right. Lyman Lannister. 10 years ago, Lyman was injured at the tourney at Lannisport. He took a bad fall from his horse. Needed milk of the poppy for weeks just to keep from screaming.
Oh.
And between us, he's never stopped drinking the stuff. Can't stop, actually. He spent all his money trying to get more. The man can't go a day without it.
So that's why he shakes.
You mustn't repeat that, Lady Mira. I shouldn't even know about it. Besides, Lyman suffered enough embarrassment. And every man's entitled to his secrets. He'd be horrified if everyone knew.
I won't tell. I promise.
Good. I'd hate for Lord Andros to trace this back to me.
You learned that from Andros?
The man's mouth is bigger than the Blackwater. Poor Lyman has no idea. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some arrangements to make. Lady Mira?
Nimm den untersten Käse. Also.
Formidable Stück Käse.
Jetzt fühlt das in der begehenden Figur.
Lord Lyman, we really need to talk.
I know what you're up to. I won't discuss my business with Andros, so please, just leave me alone. You've landed me in enough trouble. Just leave.
Look at you. You're shaking.
It's an old injury.
But there's more to it than that, isn't there?
What are you saying? Either tell me what you want, or go bother someone else. I don't have to stand here and take this.
Lord Andros has betrayed you. I know everything.
What? What do you...
The milk of the poppy. You drink it like wine. Ever since your injury at Lannisport.
He wouldn't... Andros wouldn't...
He's not your friend. He's been using you.
I trusted him.
He spilled your secrets. So why not spill his?
Jetzt hast du Königsmut verstanden.
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath. But Andros is doing it in secret. No one knows. Or at least, he doesn't want anyone to know. I told him I'd keep quiet, but... well... now you know, too. You bloody traitor. You promised me. Then you told everyone?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar. I should never have trusted you. She told me everything.
Oh, fuck! Welche Simanta jetzt? Du willst so. Oh, schubst er die over.
Lady Mira, you've just made a very grave error.
Ich hab die weit
Very grave
gemacht.
indeed. You realize that, I hope.
Don't tell me you're afraid of a handmaiden.
Oh, der Grinse ist gut gewesen. Jetzt hast du einmal was selber in die Hand genommen und schon ist was gescheit und weitergegangen.
Weißt du, so der Pissball von das Ich will alle feststellen, bisher
Bis Deppert nicht das einmal vertreten. Und dann das zweite Mal bist du...
Geht einfach alle verraten in einer Szene.
Geil.
You sure you know where you're going?
Potter? Let's see that map again.
So you're asking now, are you? Surprised you haven't taken it from my pocket already.
How much food we got left? Here we are. Carried. How's the food?
But this won't last much longer.
If Finn wasn't eating all of it.
It's not me.
I will have to stop soon, look for some food. We're on the right track. This way.
Achtung, Bier.
Okay. Oh, oh. Ein Eskimo. Vergewaltigung.
Three folk.
Gang bang.
Mornings. This complicates things. You stay here. I'll try and talk to her. I'm one of them.
Wait, what?
He's a fucking wildling, Cotter! They might kick me around a little, but whatever you do, don't come out, alright? She has to think I'm alone. If she sees you, you'll only make things worse.
No, this is a good idea.
Good hunting? No, I'm a friend. I grew up near Ardholm. You know it? I won't hurt you. All right.
You won't.
I'm one of you. I'm... Oh!
You sure look like a crow to me.
You're dressed like one.
You out here all alone, little pup. Come out or I'll kill your friend! Or I'll make him scream first.
Listen, I don't want to fight.
Then you shouldn't have come here.
Please!
You should have stayed behind your wall where you belong.
If they see us, they'll kill him. He'll be alright.
Zuerst warten, was passiert, dann kommt es nach.
Ah! Oh. Ah! Oh! Stop! Please!
You don't like it. You best hope your little crow brothers come looking for you soon.
Oh!
How's that feel? I think you can do better than that.
In your
Over there!
Ah, das macht nichts.
Ach doch, was ich denke.
Garrett?
Kill them!
Thanks.
Fuck! Cotter!
Jetzt sollst du nie ausweichen. Nie. Oder nicht auf den Kopf gehen.
Oh fuck.
What have you done? Are you stupid?
Oh fuck.
Nah,
Garrett! Garrett, no! She's not fighting yet! It's over! Just don't do it! Garrett! Let her go!
Wäre das jetzt einmal so cool gewesen mit Formkreuz zum Züllen.
Are those the last of our supplies?
Einmal bauen. Und einfach verwundert. Jetzt ausgehen sollen! Und jetzt hat den Trottel.
Kannibalismus ist nichts für
We can't stay here.
You're hurt.
Come on! We can rest up ahead.
Ja, da Pfeile. Amateure.
Ja, wirklich. Noch nie was von Looten gehört. Wer weiß, was das für ein Bogen war.
Das hätte magischer sein können.
Aber gut kämpfen.
Ja, voll. Ich muss jetzt sagen, ich habe damit gerechnet, dass du stirbst.
Danke, jetzt da auch vertrauen.
Darum haben wir die an Garrett gegeben.
I thought I'd feel better seeing Griff dragged out of the Great Hall like that. You wanted to kill him, didn't you? How did you know when to stop? I don't think I could. I suppose that's why you're the Lord. And I don't know what I would have done.
It's hard to know what's right. You never really know for sure.
What do you think Lord Whitehill will do when he hears? If he truly has a spy...
He won't know of this. Not until we want him to. The gates are barred and every raven in the rookery is dead.
My lord, there's been a message from High. Lord Whitehill invites you to discuss a truce.
He wants to make peace.
As if we're that naive.
Maybe this is an opportunity. A way to get behind their walls.
And do what? You'd be putting yourself in danger, Roderick.
She's right. What do you hope to accomplish?
Now that we have Griff, we can propose a trade.
A trade?
Wenn man da sagt, verdammt, nichts passiert mehr.
Then we have a plan. We'll leave first thing tomorrow morning.
If you're going ahead with this, at least bring the Glenmore soldiers.
We obviously need them here.
You can't mean for Roderick to travel unprotected.
What if the Whitehills attack Ironrath while he's gone?
My lord, you cannot go into an enemy stronghold unprotected.
Ironrath is ours again. The Glenmores will ensure it stays that way.
Let Arthur know at once.
Yes, my lord.
I'll start making the preparations. To think that one of them might be spying for the Whitehills.
Duncan wanted you to travel to High Point without any protection.
Yet Royland would leave Ironrath defenseless.
Well, I'll need an advisor with me at High Point.
Right, it should be Sentinel. But if we're going to an enemy stronghold, maybe you'd best take Sir Royland.
It's meant to be a negotiation, not a battle. How could any of them betray us? I've known these people my whole life.
I wish I knew. Still, we can bring only one. We have to leave someone in charge of the keep while we're gone.
Sir Royland comes with us. Duncan can stay here and defend Ironrath.
Very well.
Roderick, I know I can't come to High Point, but I can't just sit around and do nothing. I want to help. Please. I'll do anything you ask of me, even something dangerous.
Talia, I may be leaving you here with a traitor. Find out who it is. Find proof if you can.
I'll do my best.
I have faith in you, Talia. I've known Lord Whitehill a long time. He's selfish, greedy, and arrogant. But he'd never kill a guest in his own home. At least, I don't think he would.
I hope you're right, Mother.
Wäre gut, ja, weil sonst bist du hin.
Oh, es ist mal das erste Mal.
Ich hab ihn ein bisschen verletzt leider.
Du hast dann beide Augen ausgeschlagen.
Im beide Nashrechten, oder?
Ich glaube zweimal das gleiche, oder?
Ich glaube auch.
Ausgeschaut hat es auch, ja.
Aber er hat gesagt, er sieht gar nichts mehr. Er sieht gar nichts
Ja,
mehr.
Blut. Ein bisschen Blut.
Okay.
Welcome.
Don't worry about me. Focus on the mission. Your family needs you. That's what matters right now.
I know. I won't fail them.
You'll make them proud.
Mine, das ist sehr kalt.
Ja, was der gute Beziehung.
Good luck, my boy.
Es ist in Wirklichkeit verständlich, weil er ist davon.
Absolut richtig, ja.
Also von dem her.
Aber er ist trotzdem innerlich.
Es wäre lässig, wenn er mal gesagt hat, nein, interessiert mich nicht.
Wenn es die Möglichkeit gibt.
Wenn du die Möglichkeit hast, ja. Ich will doch für die Daenerys arbeiten oder so. Vielleicht ist dieses Mal die Hand weg.
Ich würde gerne dort grauen.
Shall we begin?
Listen up!
Ja, genau dort am Haus.
There are 4 of these guard posts throughout the city. They'll use them to warn the masters in case the slaves decide they're tired of wearing chains. We're here to make sure they don't see it coming. Therend, you take the north. Penn, the south. Asher, we'll take the east. And Kieran will cover the west. Make the enemy blind. Give the Unsullied a chance to get in and arm the slaves. The rest is up to them. Don't get cocky out there. One mistake and the man
You
on your
remember
side
when
will
we
pay
stole
for it.
that
Do you
giant
understand?
warhammer?
Get in, do
From
what you
that
have
woman
to
in
do,
Lee's?
and get your people
Didn't
out
she hit
alive.
you in the face with it?
That's all you need
Never
to care
thought my
about.
head could feel any
You
worse.
got that?
Tonight, any man who wishes to be free may take that freedom from the grip of his master. You will clear a path for them, but they must walk it alone. Justice belongs to the people of Marine. Do not make them wait any longer.
What does she know of justice?
Is there a problem? If you can't do this, tell me now. The Masters will be judged by the people of Marine, not by you.
No problem here. As long as we get the reward you promise.
Das ist deine Antwort darauf.
You will have it. You will both do as Croft commands. Follow his orders exactly, or you will get nothing. Now go. Show them the hell they have made here.
Das ist ein lässiger Teil.
Hoped I'd never see this place again. Tried to run once. Didn't make it very far.
Okay.
Ja, aber Zeit ist dazwischen schon.
Jetzt wird es länger.
Which way?
There's a path around there. Voids the main street. Let's just get this over with.
Look.
What's the matter, Croft?
You see how many guards are out there? How were you expecting to get past them? We'll be caught.
You asked me which way. This is it.
Then we'll stay out of sight. Follow me.
Ach Gott, das muss ich so einen Scheiß machen. Lang genug gewartet.
Ja.
Can you see anyone?
Cover me.
Warum machst du das? Sprich. Was will mich das Blut da interessieren?
Oh.
Been used recently.
What are they doing?
Ich glaube, die sprechen andere Sprache.
Pesca!
Oder so.
Pesca!
Young Misha, Majesty wash. Shall she get wash?
Skuda juntas wa.
Yelwan Misha, Majesty wash. Shall she get wash?
Spalsa washka.
Majesty wash.
Sie wird kommen. Jetzt checkt sie erst. Das ist wichtig, sein Geld, ne?
We have to go.
There's something I have to do.
Pesca, what are you doing?
Do you trust me, Asher?
We don't have time for this.
Just tell me. Do you trust me?
Of course I trust you.
Good. This won't take long.
Pesca!
Where are you going?
Follow her!
Sie schleicht doch, wir laufen Fußsprint nach. Aber wir holen sie nicht ab.
Jайлали have the billion. We're helvo. We're helvo.
Ingi Dratule. Se was liwang yiras.
Why are you doing this?
10 years ago.
Pesca! Stop!
I should have killed you.
Pesca!
I should have fucking killed you.
Pesca!
He was my master. Desor Soraza. The man who forced me to... I'm going to kill you!
Nobody can blame you for wanting him dead. Do what you must.
I will.
Have you lost your mind? I'm ordering you to back away.
My best guy!
I am not your...
Let him go!
What are you doing?
I shoot. You will do as I say. Both of you, take her weapon.
I need to do this, Asher. After everything he's done.
And he'll pay for it. Once the city is free, he will be punished.
Punished by a queen who has no right to. His life means nothing to her. She does not speak for the children who died in those pits.
Asher, stop her!
I will get their justice.
I won't let you ruin this for me. You heard what Daenerys said.
Your queen will understand.
She won't.
Then who the fuck cares?
Pesca!
Go ahead, Pesca.
Ja, wir müssen handeln. Schon ein bisschen, gell? Ja, also sie sagt, das ist Gesetz. Ja. Das ist halt beste Fein und Haller. Plus das war's mit uns. Das war's wert.
What have you done?
Unfall. So mit der Lohnglück dann auch liegen.
Let's go.
Und der Ryan. Und die Mira. Ja. Das war's wohl. Ich hab mir kurz überlegt, ob ich nicht selber umdrehen. Nein, ich hätte lassen, glaube ich. Hm? Das ist so lieb gemacht. Hast du noch was? Ja. Hast du gefragt? Ich den Namen nicht. War komplett wurscht. Ja. Gar nicht.
Over there!
Jetzt? Ja.
So when were you gonna tell me he's a fucking wildling?
Not now, Finn.
Ich glaube, wir hinterlassen Spuren.
Die einzige Frage ist,
Come on.
die Wurfspuren
das Blut
übersieht, weil so viel Blut drin steht.
Danke. Du meinst da, danke sehr. Die Wildlinge, was da auf Pferd lesen, das Kills sind.
Yeah, this is place. An old hunting camp. We can rest here. Until your friends attack us again. I know the signs, alright? It's abandoned. I'm gonna go make sure nobody's lurking around out here. Don't trust this fucking place.
Fine. Here. Let me take a look at it.
Ha! How bad is it?
I don't have anything to clean it with.
Oh, great. Of course, I die by bloody infection.
Don't say that.
Oh, you got anything to drink?
This far north and I still have to fetch the fucking wine.
Some water or something, please.
I'll see what I can find.
Hallo, Schnee, Schnee. Gelben Schnee.
Ich bin gespannt, wie das wird.
Ich kann da nicht anschauen. Die Hütte in die Gänge.
Whoever was living here must have left. Too bad they didn't leave anything behind.
Okay, eine schauen wir mal. Nicht von außen.
Someone's still living here. Oh, I've seen this before.
Don't move. I'm warning you. Or I'll gut you like a fucking fish. You do look like a sad little fish, don't you? That happened a lot. I can fix it for you.
I don't want to hurt you. Put your weapon down. Now.
Not likely, is it?
Step back! Want to kill her yourself or should I do it? Gary!
Das ist geil.
Drop your weapon!
Is that...
Gary! Finn!
Just let us go. We'll leave. That's what you want, isn't it?
Cotter!
Sylvie.
You're alive!
Who's this fucking snowball? I told you I'd come back.
Who are these people?
They're friends. Right.
Tell me what's going on here, Cotter. Right now!
All right. This is my sister, Sylvie. She's the reason I brought you here. She can take us to the North Grove.
Das hat er nicht vorher erwähnen können oder so, irgendwas.
Absolut.
Ich kann einfach.
Ich bin dabei, Nein.
Halbholz.
Oh! Oh, fuck! Ich bringe ihn um.
Roderick oder Whitehill?
Roderick.
Lord Roderick.
Das ist schlecht.
Lady Alyssa.
Gwyn?
Roderick, may I have a word?
Oh.
Unsere Verlobung ist... Moment, wir warten.
Nein, das ist die andere.
Thank you for accepting my father's invitation. I wasn't certain you'd come, but it's a good thing you did.
Be honest with me.
Am I in danger here?
My father honors guest right, just as you do.
And I'm supposed to trust my life to that?
I wanted us to work together, but you refused. So now my father is doing this his way. If you value your life and your family, you'll listen to what he has to say. You need to take him seriously today, which means keeping a level head and thinking before you jump to conclusions.
I'm here in good faith, aren't I?
Yes, I suppose you are.
There are lords who wield power, and lords who like to make a show of it.
These walls hold 1,000 years of Whitehill history.
1,000 years of bloodshed.
But our houses were close once, and could be again. So much of our history has been lost.
Shall we get on with it?
The Great Hall is this way.
This is too far.
Your soldiers seem on edge.
Well, what do you expect? The way they see it, the enemy is within their walls.
What's this?
Keine Chance.
My lady?
Give us a moment.
Is this your family?
Shortly before Griff was born.
These your brothers?
The eldest three, yes. Carl died of grayscale a few years ago. Ebbert's at the Citadel. Torrin serves Roose Bolton. And Griff, of course, wasn't born yet.
Your father doesn't smile much, does he?
He used to, when my mother was still alive.
That must be you.
A much younger me, yes.
You look a bit like your mother now. Is that your mother?
Yes. Though I hardly remember her. She died not long after this was made. My brothers were never kind to Griff. He was boastful, gullible, and quick to anger. But my father always defended him. A Whitehill is a Whitehill, he'd say. Come on. We mustn't keep my father waiting.
Hätten jetzt auch erschlossen sollen.
Und er ist jetzt sicher blind vor Wut, aber
Aber gut, aber gut. Oh, fuck.
Where's your father?
Strange. I'll go find him.
I
don't like this.
Don't show fear. That's what he wants.
Ryan for Griff, that's still our plan.
I'll follow your lead, my lord.
Let's have a look around, see what we find. Mother, look at this. This ironwood's cracked.
I'm not surprised. The Whitehills were never any good at the craft.
Oi! Step away from that!
Oi! Oi! Die Säge ist ganz besonders martialisch.
Das ist das Seil.
Die Säge verschlossen. Oh, überraschend. War geschlossen. Ist fake. Hast du das jetzt in der Falle?
Kann nicht sein, der ist ganz ruhig, schau wie der steht.
Lord of Wayfares?
Er hat immer bevor. Zeig keine Angst.
Gemein.
That's far enough.
Treppen.
barred from the other side.
Roderick! Welcome to High Point. Lord, my men say you've been acting a bit tense. You're not nervous, are you? I see you're at a loss for words.
Father, please. Can we just get on with this?
Well? Why? You know, your father once called High Point a keep for the gods. What stonework, he said. What craftsmanship. He wouldn't stop talking about it. If you ask me, I'd say he was envious.
High Point is very impressive.
It is. Compared to your pile of timber.
Lord, where's Ryan?
Always worried about your family, aren't you? Let's toast to family! Won't you toast with me, Roderick? As a symbol of our goodwill?
No. To justice.
To justice, then?
Oh, I guess come.
Now, I want to see Ryan.
And I want something too. The Ironwood business is thriving, Roderick. In fact, the Boltons want weapons faster than we can make them. And when Roose Bolton wants something, I like to give it to him.
So, in other words, you need our help.
Don't be so damn full of yourself. You Foresters are headed for destruction. Yet, you know more about Ironwood than any house in the realm. Would be a shame for all that knowledge to be lost. Help me craft ironwood for the Boltons, and I'll make sure you Foresters survive.
Oh, fuck. As if he'd protect us.
If you think you can threaten
I'm
us...
not threatening. I'm offering.
We help you, you don't kill us. Is that it?
Roderick, this could save your house.
She's right. I'm throwing you a rope.
And asking us to tie it around our necks.
You see what I have to put up with?
Just give him time. I told you...
I offer you peace, and you spit at it. I offer you opportunity, and you call it extortion. Need I remind you, you kiss my ring. Here's how it's gonna go, Roderick. Either you agree to my terms, or I'll have Griff tear Ironrath to the ground. He'll put it to the torch.
This isn't the way to get what you want.
Slaughtering your small folk. Maybe he'll even make you watch.
Griff's no longer in charge of Ironrath.
What are you talking about?
He's locked in our darkest cellar along with your entire fucking garrison.
You didn't.
You've imprisoned my son. He was there by order of the Warden of the North.
Roderick, how could you?
Now it's my turn to propose a deal. Your son Griff for my brother Ryan.
We want Ryan back, and we want him today.
Jetzt drückt an, Damen. Jetzt drückt an.
Ohne Behieb.
Das Messer durchgeschmissen.
Bring the boy.
Ich hoffe, für da auch.
Ryan! Mother! Roderick! You came, just like you said you would!
No! Oh, no!
What are you doing?
You imprisoned my flesh and blood. Mine?
Let him go!
He's not going anywhere.
Listen to her!
He's a child!
A son for a son!
This is not what we
Blame
agreed.
him, not me.
If you want to see Griff alive again...
You think I give two shits about Griff? About my fucking fourth born? I ought to kill you right now! foresters never
I'm
learn.
not afraid of you!
Can I fucking murder him yet?
Try it! I said all
Help me!
Let him go!
Everyone,
please!
I'll kill you myself!
Roderick, do something!
Go on then. Do it!
What?
You think I won't?
I know you won't.
Don't test him, Roderick!
Because for all your bluster, all your posturing, you care about your son. Whitehill is still a Whitehill.
You know what, Roderick? You're right.
Ryan, come here.
No! We'll make the trade on neutral soil. Griff for Ryan. A son for a son.
Okay. Entschuldigung.
Fine. Now, get the fuck out of my hall. And the gods have mercy on us both. When the boat comes to Ryan.
Nein, der ist schon so zu uns gekommen. Weiß ich genau, kann mich genau erinnern.
Now go.
It's been a pleasure.
I'm so sorry, Roderick.
Was hat er eigentlich gesagt?
Iron from ice!
Nein, ich bin ganz gestimmt. Die anderen sind nur noch. Ja, ich hab die Hause. Die sind jetzt nicht so okay, die sind nicht mal die Hause noch.
There it is. The East Watcher. Now listen up. None of those guards can live long enough to light that beacon. Because if they do, this invasion gets a whole lot fucking harder. Don't drop that.
Don't drop that.
We'll need to take those two out first.
Gute. Nicht die ganz hinten.
How many men do you think are in there?
Hard to know for sure. At least 5, maybe more. To answer your question, too many to fight head on.
Okay.
Is that a harpy?
Of course it is. Those golden tits are everywhere in this bloody city. If those guards light the rope, the fire travels up to the bowl, and the whole city will know we're here.
So we stop them.
Aye.
Come on, let's get moving.
Let's go.
It's nothing. Just forget it.
Is it Dazor? He's dead. You gave him what he deserved. Time to move on.
Not him I'm worried about. It's Croft. I hope he doesn't... Yeah, it's done now.
I'll take him.
I've got the other one.
Die schleicht dabei zu.
Just keep an eye on her.
I don't need him to watch me.
Hey, prove it!
What have you heard?
Just sit outside the gates waiting.
Mother of dragons. She wants to scare us, but she won't do it. Not unless she's a fool. Mirin is not Astapor, or Yunka.
But unsullied are unsullied.
You're not afraid.
Leichenfektor? Nein? Kommt zufällig keiner vorbei?
We'll split up. One group will go high and try to climb over to the other side.
What about them?
That's why someone needs to stay down here. They get behind cover and shoot the men up top. Just don't let that one see you. So, which'll it be?
You want to be the leader? You decide.
I'll go over the top. You just make sure to clear the way.
We'll have to take care of him first.
Zuerst mal da umdrehen. Verdammt.
You feeling all right? Never seen you miss before.
Hey, ich hab nur einmal geschossen, das hab ich getroffen.
I think he got the easy job.
What happened? Not important. Keep moving. Quick, the guard's on the roof.
We'll take care of it.
I'll get rid of them.
Need it. Go!
Mag das fast ganz leicht zu verschieben, aber der ist wie die anderen. Die Tür halten sie jetzt sicher zu.
No. It's too much.
What?
It's too much. You'll ruin it.
I know what I am doing.
Doesn't look like you do.
Little rat.
Say something? Well?
I said you're a little rat. Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Just keep doing it, Pepper. You tell me when your sword breaks.
It won't break. You will have to see how.
Also 10 Zentimeter getroffen.
All clear down there? Hey, you listening to me?
Nur irrsinnig laut.
They're still up there. On the right. Take them out, and you'll be clear to secure the beacon. They break through. I'll keep them busy.
We can finish this. Just look at them. 2 men. We've dealt with worse. Let's rush them and be done with it.
What about them?
You afraid of a couple of crossbows? We took on the Lost Legion by ourselves.
We stick to Croft's plan. Take care of them first.
All right.
Okay, sie hat schön den Hammer in den Rücken gesetzt gekriegt.
Hey! Get this!
Oh, shit.
Well, hello.
Light the beacon! Stop him!
Axel, look out!
Light it! Light it!
Down! Stop him! Cut the fuse!
The torch!
Ah, he's going to light the beacon!
Beskar!
All out! Oh, I can't believe you did it.
Croft!
Croft!
Quit your whimpering. I'm not dead yet.
You hear that?
It's starting.
Cut. 1,52 is 50%, gell?
Ja, klar. Schau, geht noch weiter.
Die Sonne gesucht.
Home at last. Back at High Point, I wasn't sure your brother would survive the day.
He nearly didn't.
I was terrified when you called Lud's bluff, but you knew exactly what you were doing. And now Ryan will be coming home. He'll sleep in his bed, eat at our table. He'll be right here, where he belongs.
We'll celebrate once Ryan has returned safely. We still need to make the trade.
You're right, of course. Still, you did well today. Don't lose sight of that.
My lord, look.
Where are the guards?
Nou, ik moest nichts zum Verändern.
Oh, fuck.
Da steckt aber nicht gut drin. Hm? Noch nichts.
Das ist nur Kerzenwachs.
Talia!
Oh, oder die Daria was. Stimmt.
Duncan!
Where are the Glenmores?
Glenmores?
Where's anybody?
Anybody? Da läuft sogar er.
Wait here.
Oh, fuck it.
Schaut aus, als wäre der Verräter in der Bund zurückgeblieben.
Weltklasse.
Da, da, da.
Come on. Don't be so dreary. It was a joke.
I'm sorry, I should have laughed.
Or maybe you think you can do better.
Of course not. I didn't mean to offend.
Perhaps a song instead. I hear you've written a touching song about your dead brother. Am I in it?
Yep.
Let's hear it, shall we?
No,
No?
I won't.
I want you to sing, Talia. Go on.
Roderick!
Roderick!
Das Letzte mitgemacht.
Welcome back.
State your business now.
I thought you'd have more courtesy. Especially after getting to know your sister. We've had a lovely time together. Haven't we, Talia? Say it. Say it's been lovely.
It's been... lovely.
And you. I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself.
Cliffhanger, perfekt.
Fucking Bullshit.
Nein, ein Fass gewinnen und trotzdem. Ja.
Hast endlich ein bisschen was in der Hand.
Und dann passiert sowas.
Ethan was the first Forrester I killed. Doesn't have to be the last.
You don't know what you're in for, Garrett. What you're asking my brother to do. The North Grove isn't what you think it is.
Justice was for Marine to deliver, not you.
But we did as you commanded.
These aren't sellswords, Usher. They're killers.
Roderick!
I can't believe I trusted him.
I know you and my brother were in contact. Perhaps he told you things. Things that might prove his guilt. Perhaps you're not to be trusted either.
Oh, you're not listening, Garrett. Shh.
Gar nicht einfach mehr, gell? Ja. Wie tun wir weiter? Tun wir weiter als One oder willst du entscheiden?
Nein, ich sag, oder? In den Shell.
Ja.
Ich glaube, dass das nicht so schlecht passt, immer so eine Episode.
Du und 61,2% haben Griff verkrüppelt.
Ja, siehst. Boah, so viel.
Was war das nur? 64 haben also, das war okay. Du und 4 haben besser erlaubt, den Sklaven halt zu töten.
Ich bin halt loyal. Wie anscheinend ein Viertel der anderen nicht.
Du bist ihr Bitch,
Alter. Ja, genau so ist es.
Das ist das Einzige, was du bist.
Hey, sie ist mit eingegangen in die Sklavenstadt, wenn ihnen gewesen wäre. Also, es ist beruht auf Gegenseitigkeit.
Aber sie hat allen gesagt, das ist die Regel.
Ja.
Ihr müsst nur tun, was er sagt, der links uns der Kraft.
Ja.
Und sie hat dann gehalten.
Wie sage ich mein Bruder verluder. In dem Fall ist es halt
nur wenn wir die richtigen Brüder, aber die Hilfe brauchen.
Moment, das stimmt. Es ist sehr, sehr schwer.
Na gut. Cut.
Mach einfach Cut.
Cut.
Nächste Woche wird es wieder weitergehen.
Wie geht denn Cut?
Genauso.
Okay.